Well, hey beautiful biscuits. What do? Who could have written this amazing book for you? Must be somebody that really loves you. Good question, my biscuits. If you want to, I will leave a link in the description for this really fun manifesting coloring book. So it's got manifesting tips that Memo wrote and manifesting art. So each one is what is unfurling in your life. You have a different thing that you are manifesting. My heart is free. So you can kind of pick what aligns with your energy. But I want to talk about what are some morning routines that can help you with manifesting. Now I'm going to my manifesting a bunch deeper and a bunch more playfully over on Patreon if you want to check that out for the Manifested Mamas tier. But I want to share some things that I'm trying to do, because even in seasons when you're on the struggle bus, maybe you aren't quite clear on what you're manifesting, or no matter what you're doing, it just feels like you're hitting a brick wall. There's always ways to retune your energy and get that frequency to vibe with whatever it is you're trying to attract into your life. This is gonna make people think that you're crazy, but you know what? That's okay, they already do. I want you to record a voice memo every morning from the perspective of your happiest, fulfilled self. I want you to wake up in the morning and fill in your little voice memo. So just leave yourself a note, like in text messages to yourself. A little voice note that you can even Instagram this to yourself. A little voice note that is going to tell you how happy your day was, what you got done, all the things you're grateful for. I want you to go through that. And then at the end of your day, I want you to play it back to yourself. And slowly but surely, this is going to rewire your little noggin and help inspire you to do those things. And the more footwork you do, the easier the simple, smooth manifestations of things just appearing, that starts happening so much quicker. Each morning, my biscuits, I want you to identify a few teeny-weeny tasks. Nothing big. Not, I want to be an astronaut. Small things that, and you can do like 3 to 6. Don't go more than that because that can start getting overwhelming. 3 to 6 things that are tiny little tasks that will make you feel really accomplished by the end of the day. Think them out. I like to write stuff down because I have the memory of a goldfish. If you don't, you could just memorize them. Pick those out, and then throughout the day, make sure that you're doing those tiny little tasks. And they can be nurturing little tasks that help tend to you. They can be actual physical things like on a to-do list. They could be little things around your home that are the right energy or the right tone that you're setting. They could be things for your family or your friends. They could be little work tasks that really make you feel good about your day. Like, oh, yeah, you know, this makes me feel better. When you identify those, it gets so much easier to then start proactively just knowing to do those things, even subconsciously. You aren't even overthinking it. You're just doing simple things that then rotate your manifesting into like overdrive awesomeness, which is what I love. I like manifesting it just. Sometimes we're in the work and the growth, and that can be hard and it can feel heavy because you're releasing a bunch. But when you get to that lighter phase of manifesting, it's joyful. Now, biscuits, you know, especially if you follow me on Patreon, the importance of being outside, nature time. I uprooted my life and moved this year because I couldn't get the nature time I needed. It was not working for me. And nature time is really important. I want you daily to go outside at some point in your day. And the little gremlins are planning something. I don't know what they are. I have 2 house gremlins in case you are new here and you never know what a house gremlin is up to. But go outside at least 10 minutes every day. And I know you're like, 10 minutes is nothing. You'd be surprised. Think about your day. How many times are you not actually outside? 10 minutes. I don't want you doing anything. I want you just being present in nature. I want you breathing. I want you regulating that nervous system that is constant push through mode. It does not need to be constant push through mode. Even if you are in a season of life that is you're having to put a lot of effort into the season of life to flow into the next one, you still need time to nurture that nervous system and get it to be restful and calm. Doesn't that feel nice to just breathe? To not be like so wound up that we gotta do all this stuff. It's okay to just be in nature. you are going to change. You literally change the frequency of your energy by being in nature and being calm in nature, so that you are attracting calmer, more beautiful things into your life. Biscuits, I've been doing this for years, so this is a funny story. I'll tell you the tip and then I'll tell you the funny story because it makes me laugh when I think about it. So I've been doing this for so long. I want you to take some sticky notes, and I want cute sticky notes. I don't want you to go buy the cheapest yellow sticky note you can find. No. You are investing in fantastical sticky notes. In fact, if you want a really good one to do, is to buy this book. And I have some really cute tags that I put in here. And you can use limit gift tags, but they're really good. Cut these out. And then I want you to write over the flowers something that you love about yourself, something that you love about your life. Hey, sweet monkey. Something that would make you so happy to have in your life. And I want you to put as many of these on your mirror when you wake up every morning as you want. You can cover the whole thing. You can have one or two, however that is, but I want them to stay on there. I want them to stay on there all month long. Like, don't take them down after you're done. I feel silly. Keep reading them. It makes such a difference to your psyche when your subconscious is allowed to come out and be fully conscious every morning. You're like, oh, that's what I think of myself. This is how I feel about my day. This is something I'm really proud of. This is something that I dream for beautifully with my soul, and yearns to that. And it's pulling it towards yourself, right? Stick those up on your mirror. Yes, the rest of your family is going to go, interesting mirror art. And you're going to go, why, yes, it's why I'm so fabulous. So, story time on this. I've been doing the sticky note thing for years. Truly, for a long time. And I used to work years ago, before I had my son, while I was working on building my blog, which my blog still exists, but I don't really update it anymore. It was the first little work from home thing. I spent so long building that up and working on it. And I worked in this high-end winery for a while I was, trying to save up to be able to make the business work on its own. And not have to get side gigs, And I had somebody came in that was a regular member there, like a member of this fancy wine club that was like in a castle kind of thing. And they one day, after I'd been serving them many times, for months and months, were like, I bet you're the kind of person that has sticky notes around your house with messages to yourself. Am I right? And I was like, how did you know? How do I give off that vibe? But apparently I give off the energy of somebody that has sticky notes around their house. I don't know why I give that vibe off, but I laughed because it was so accurate. I don't even think they knew my name. They just know me as this lady that was pouring wine for them. And so that always makes me laugh when I think about it, because I'm like, it's true. It's very true. That's the type of person I am. So I want you to try these biscuits. I want you to try them all. Have fun with them. Go grab a copy. It can get you in a couple days. And cut out those markers to put on your mirror, because it is so much fun to have morning routines that are playful and then actually have an impact in your life, aren't just, I do my under eye mask so I don't look tired and then I plod on with my day, right? Things that are rewiring your brain, that are shifting the actual energy of your life and body, and are healing your nervous system. And I don't know any women in my life, I can't think of any, that couldn't use some nervous system healing, some primal, elemental, get back to their gorgeous, witchy, wonderful, magical, divine, feminine selves. Because the world tries to eke that out of you and drain that from you. And if you really put this effort into this manifesting, part of it is rereading yourself in that gorgeous, divine femme. And it's so nice to linger in that space because it feels so natural and true. I'm going to see you over on Patreon in the next video.